Yeah, what is up, guys? It is Maki and welcome back to another video. A lot of people have been asking, I've been seeing a lot of comments, people saying that, how is this contract working? How is this, play style? Which one should I go for? Is it the team pro efficiency, or is it, as they call it, the stats of these players? I'm gonna show you some tips and a little bit of tutorial. So this is gonna be like an episode of things to learn about the game, and I'm gonna show you guys, for those of you who have difficulties getting it as best as you can. First thing I want to do is this new gameplay approach. You have to click on the new commands, and you don't need to go into it. It's just gonna give you the rewards and you can claim it and get a great finish out, those of you who do not have coins. So go to your inbox, get all the receive, as you see, chance reward. The second I want to share with you is managers. Now you just can't sign any manager. That is one thing I want you guys to know. That is something I want you to know. If you want to play a possession type of game, you get Luis Roman. Like you see, his possession style is 87. So he is the best. You can use any formation you want that is available in game. So I'm advising you for possession style of play, pick El Roman. If you are playing quick counter, Jurgen Klopp is the best. If you are playing long ball counter, I think is it Rag? No, I don't think it's Rag. One of the managers. This helps you because you cannot train a manager's play style pro efficiency to increase. That thing is the coaching affinity. This makes a lot of sense because for Guardiola now, increases experience points 5-star, player value, players gain during matches by 100%. So like for example, if you have 5-star players, like a full team of 5-star players, instead of going to like game maybe 30 training points, 35 training points a match, they're gonna gain 70 points. If you go to Jurgen Klopp, you can see it's 87 on quick counter and it's still the same. But if you go to someone like, is it Allegri? I think it's Allegri. No, Allegri. Wait. Is what's his name? Diego Simeone. Increases experience points defending players. Simeone likes defending, obviously, by 300% during a match. 100% bonus is ×2 because it's gonna give you 100% of what you already have. That is 2 times. Then 300% of what you already got is, you calculate it yourself. Well, I failed maths in school, but you understand. So different managers. I think there is a manager which is like kind of a young manager. Who is the youngest manager? This trying to remember his name. Is it Southgate? Not Southgate. Yeah, Southgate. As you can see, match experience points gained by players that are 23 years old or below increases by 100. So think about all these things before you just pick a manager. And that is the second tips and tricks I'm gonna share with you. So let's go into this and get a free manager and see. I said free. Let's get great finisher, free reward, and see who we got. So we get into the screen. Let's go. The workout isn't complete, but please be a 5-star player. It's gonna be like a 3-star. I know it. I'm not getting lucky with all this. I mean, a lot of people have getting Ronaldo. I'm getting Benfica. I don't know who this guy is. At least give me David, because David is actually sick. Don't know who this guy is. Nunes. Damn it. I don't think Nunes has any dipping or pricing, or he has a dipping shot. Another tip I want to share with you guys is the nominating contract. So every month there is going to be a new nominating player of the month, player of the moment. They call them player of the month, but like in game, Peter Drury calls them player of the moment. So they are these players you can sign with your nominated contract. Each login day you're gonna get more nominated contract, but right now I have only 1 2-star nominated contract. So that means I can sign a player that is 2-star. I cannot sign any more than that. If I want to sign Tavernier, it's gonna tell me I do not have enough. They are not featured players. They are like a special player, but you cannot train them. You cannot do anything with them. If this guy has like, what is it called? Look at this. I play quick counter. He has like 43 on the quick counter. So that means if I put him in my team play pro efficiency is gonna reduce to beats, bro. So I don't think it's really worth it if you're asking for my own honest opinion, because you cannot fine tune them, you cannot add to their stats. the ratings cannot increase. A lot of things wrong with it, but it's virtually free. So if you're just starting the game, you want to have good players or high rated players, you can put them in there. It doesn't hurt, but it's not the best. As we continue in this video, I need to tell you guys about the sponsors of today's video, which is the Efootball application. Thanks to Efootball for always sponsoring this video. It's been a while Efootball has been on this channel, but I need to tell you about this Efootball. Efootball is a mobile application that you can get the latest news about football. You can get the latest updates, transfer rumors. We are in the off season right now. Do you want to see what is going on in your team, in all the leagues, in all the tournaments, every international or national tournaments, every national or international, friendly games? You can find it on this Efootball application. What's more, you're gonna stay updated so that as soon as everything is happening or anything is happening at all in the world of football, you're gonna get a notification straight on your phone from this Efootball application. There are a lot of things in this Efootball application. That is where I get all my news from, and you can also get it from there. So scan the QR code you see right now on screen, or you can download this at the link top of the description, which is gonna take you to the App Store straight away. Moving on, another thing I need to share with you guys. Standard players is almost better than some featured players, not even almost, because you can fine-tune them, you can add what you really want, and take out the things you do not really want, or leave out the things you do not really want. They are expensive, like good ones are expensive. Lewandowski has a new celebration, Holland has his levitating celebration. Like, it is really good. If you pick your team well, there are some base or standard players that are like better than all these featured players or like all these legends, and they have better stats and better everything, and you can also give them what you actually really want. That is the most important thing about that. Pick based on what you play. I play quick counter, I'm gonna sort by quick counter, so that the players I pick, like, I don't need a lot to train them. Like Van Dijk now, if you check him, is like 80 on the quick counter. Koulibaly is also maybe 79 or 80 or something like that. It's 78 on the quick counter. So it doesn't mean you can max them out, but like, you won't use more points than you should. So going into this contract thing now, to make you guys understand how the contract works. I've been getting shafted of late because when I release some players, they go release the second one. I do not know what has been going on there. Contract renewal, the way it works, why your IMs, why your legends do not have enough contract, is because the legends are an iconic moment from the previous game, or for Presto anyway. They want to make you guys understand you can't play with them just anywhere, because they want to make it fair with the console guys when crossplay happens. You can't use GP to renew contract anymore, so getting this contract renewal item, as you can see, I have 52. Depends on the number of IMs you have, non-duplicates. That is the number of contract renewal you're gonna get. But like, it only renews for 60 days. After 60 days, you're gonna have to find a new contract renewal to renew them. Where you get it from, there's only one available in the point shop. That is for like 25k. I think it's something that's gonna be rare, because they will also want you to spend more on packs. It's a wise decision, because all these players within 60 days they go out. You might be like, it's like you virtually saying, oh, I don't have any IMs to play with anymore. Like, you have them, but you cannot play with them in certain matches. You cannot play with them in online matches. I think you can only play with them, so far that I know, is only in friends lobby, which is gonna come in like maybe 4 months or something like that. So we renew Messi for 60 days. I'm gonna use maybe like 30. I'm gonna leave out the rest, so that what is it called, contract renewal. As you can see, contract is invalid, so you cannot even renew anymore. Another tip I would like to share with you is that it's better to have 2 players right in your team, like 2 duplicates, because one can play, maybe you can have a possession manager, a possession based team, and you have players for that. You want to play possession, and if you want to play quick counter or long ball or out wide, whatsoever you want to play, you're gonna have like a team based for that. Because if you have this Messi, for example, as you can see, is possession game, but if you take him to quick counter manager, it's going to drain your ratings really bad. I'm gonna try to give Beckenbauer, because it's sick. I have like 3 Beckenbauers, so I can release one of them. And releasing player is gonna give you experienced trainer, which is needed, and a lot of GP, which is also, I mean, GP is important to sign standard players But apart from that, there isn't much else you can use GP for. Managers and standard players. Neymar Jr. is a new version of Neymar. Obviously, I'm gonna give him a contract renewal. Romario, obviously, gonna give him a contract renewal. I'm gonna release a version of Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is sick in the game, so if you have him, you are in luck. I believe I have 2 versions, so yeah, I can release one of them. Kai Hines iconic moment, contract renewal, 60 days. Because 60 days is quite short. Before you know it, 60 days is about. So I'm gonna use half, leave the other half, and after 60 days, gonna give maybe 10. I'm gonna be left with 10. After 60 days, I'm gonna give another 10. So basically, the advice I'm giving is that limit the contract renewal you use on your legends and iconic moments to the best you can. I have 2 versions of Gnabry, so I can unlock one. It's good to have 2 versions, but like of course I need trainers right now because I also want to show you guys what training is about.